Boy, it was a seasonably cold day today. We only saw the upper 20s throughout much of New England. Cold temperatures remain, high pressure to our south, but we are tracking another weather system making its way through the upper Midwest into the Great Lakes. That arrives tomorrow and brings with it some snow north and west of town. For us here in Boston, actually some pretty heavy rain. Some areas picking up some good soakings throughout tomorrow afternoon, evening, and into early Monday. But as I mentioned, high temperatures in the upper 20s through Boston and Lawrence, mid-20s as you go into Nashua. 21 was the high in Worcester, 27 in Taunton, and 27 in Plymouth. Now, our current snow depth is showing anywhere from maybe 3 to 6 inches, maybe a little bit less as you get closer into town, but certainly some good snows north in the greens and the whites. I think all of us, as we look at the 7-day forecast, could actually build these totals pretty nicely heading into the middle of next week. We'll get to that in just a second, but we are dry right now, clear, a lot of sunshine as we head into this evening. We're going to remain dry and clear for the next at least few hours, but we will see increasing clouds into tonight, and the winds will still be a bit gusty, 5 to 15 miles per hour. So that means, especially in Boston, you're going to see wind chills maybe around 10 degrees. A little bit further out of town, you're going to see temperatures, wind chills closer to 0. Still a very chilly night. We're going to remain chilly into early tomorrow, but we are going to see this nice southerly push of air, and that's going to remain keep things mild into the afternoon and evening. That's why we're expecting rain as opposed to snow for tomorrow. You see 44 for Boston, 45 for Norwood, 45 for Fitchburg, mid to low 40s as you go into the Cape and the islands. Now here's how it plays out hour by hour. Dry to start out Sunday morning. But watch as we go into the noontime hour. By the time we get into noontime, we are seeing a few of those spotty showers. Notice that rain snow line far to our north and to our west. Maybe a little bit of snow, accumulating snow for the Berkshires, but they all switch over to rain by the time we get into Sunday evening for the big game kickoff. Notice the showers, some places heavy at times through Worcester, right along the 84 and Mass Pike entrance right there. And even into the midnight hour, notice this heavy rain indicated by the yellows and the oranges, so we could be talking about some good considerable rain totals with this. And then as the system exits, it's drawing in some colder air, so wouldn't surprise me if some places, especially west of town, actually pick up a few flurries early Monday. Now, we're not expecting many issues with that, but don't be surprised if you do see some flurries. But we clear out pretty nicely for Monday afternoon, and it's not a bad day overall. Anywhere from 1 to maybe even 2 inches as you go into the 395 and 95 corridors along the South Shore and getting closer to Cape Cod and the islands. So that's our first storm. There's Monday's storm. High pressure briefly builds in for Tuesday. Fingers crossed that we have a celebration to attend on Tuesday because it's going to be a fairly nice day. And then there's our next weather system making its way through the south and into the Mississippi River Valley. That is the snow that I was mentioning for the middle of the week. Notice how we're all cold enough for snow to fall, and I expect some good hours of accumulating snow possible for at least us here in the Boston area, and certainly as you go into the greens, the whites, and the Berkshires. So that's this storm right here. Notice rain, snow likely. Leading up to that, not a bad day for Tuesday. In fact, mostly dry throughout Tuesday. The snow moves in late Tuesday into Wednesday, clearing out for Thursday, Friday, and another chance for snow heading into Saturday.